Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I am here to do the Collective's yearly tarot forecast. I'm so excited. I'm not a big spreads person, but this is like one of my favorite spreads. I do this every single year with all my friends, and if you're wanting a personalized yearly tarot forecast, go check out my website, witchofboise.com, and you can book yours today. And it's only for a limited time. I'm only offering that until the end of January 2022. So definitely check out my website for further details. Before I begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, and tell me if any of this resonates with you. Any of your likes, follows, comments, it does help build my channel. You can also find me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word. And every beginning of the month, I do a collectives reading on how the month's going to go. And this is where I get this stuff from. So it's really fun to kind of go back in through my YouTube channel. You can see the 2021's collective yearly tarot forecast reading. It is so cool. So we're going to do that for 2022. So again, if you're ready for this, make sure you do like this video. I am going to change the angle here in a second, but I just wanted to say hi. How are ya? Are you ready for this? Let's get going. So let me just move this camera down. There we go. Now I'm not taking any flyers. But however, the ones that I do see, I already kind of get like an energy read on how the collective's 2022 is going to be. Okay, that one flipped. We do one more. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm going to just cut this deck. Here is our year card. And then I'm just going to cut this deck into twos. And then we have January, February, March, April, May, June. And I'm just going to set this aside. We have July, August, September, October, November, December. Ooh, so exciting. So I'm going to go through the months first, and then we'll have the big reveal of what our 2022 card's going to be. Now again, this is for the collective. It can apply to you. It may not. It is a general reading. But if you're wanting your own personal yearly tarot reading, just make sure you check out my website, witchofboise.com. Okay, so for January 2022, ooh, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is a really interesting energy. I think on the collective, and it's not going to be for everyone, but I think for a lot of the collectives, they're going to find themselves in becoming single after a long period of being together or being in a relationship. So the Queen of Swords that's like the first thing whenever I see her is divorce. So not necessarily divorce, but there can be a separation, something like that. But this is also an energy of boss babe, and like there's no frills, there's no how do I want to say it? Like, there's no like fluffiness about her. She's very straight to the point and direct. So, and there's a little bit of a coldness of her because of that. But the thing is it's getting, when it's the beginning of the year, we kind of get into that set because we go through the holidays all joyous for the most part and jovial. And then it's like, okay, get back down to business and getting that thing. So this is a good time in in January 2022 to get your finances and like your ideas, things that you're wanting to do for a goal for this year, get those in place. All right, so now we're going to do February 2022. Oh, awesome. So our first major arcana, it's Temperance. Beautiful. So Temperance is, when I get her, she is all about your spirit guides and your deities, your guardian angels, the people that you love that have passed on. They're going to be coming and visiting you in February. And there's blessings that are around because we have that beautiful rainbow. This is also a time to really watch your moderation on things, to really start to balance things. So if you find yourself being a little bit overindulgent, and that can be with anything, like shopping, you're shopping too much, or you're eating too much, drinking too much, it's just kind of getting into that, like, you don't have to quit it, but just get into a moderation of it. So keeping that in mind. What a beautiful February energy, too. Let's go to March 2022. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So for March, we're going to have a lot, as a collective, we're going to have a lot of different options that are going to be coming towards us. Now, all the options are pretty good, but you want to make sure that you are examining each and every option that you're getting. Don't go for the first thing that comes to you, or like the easiest option, or just like, okay, well, this was easy, I'm just going to go with that. Make sure that you do look at everything that is going to be presented to you. Just because if it's too good to be true, sometimes it is. And it's at what price are you going to pay on it? The Seven of Cups is also an energy that's similar to, it's Neptune, and that's kind of illusions as well. So some of these options that are going to be presented to you, you're going to look at them and be like, ooh, that's a really cool option, and I'm going to go for that. Well, you didn't look at all of the rest of the options, and it's a total illusion in that sense. And it's like, you know what? Dang it. I should have gotten the other one. So it's just making sure that you are looking at all of the options, not just choosing just that first one or whatever's easiest or whatever's the best or whatever. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, and then we have April 2022. Oh my goodness. We have the infamous Tower. The Tower. So the Tower for a lot of people is a really scary card. But for me, do not get freaked out by it. I mean, the imagery is terrifying. There's a lightning bolt that's hitting that tower. There's two people, and in some studies of tarot, the two people, which is a man and a woman, are perceived to be the lovers, as well as the couple that's in the Devil's card. So it's very interesting that there's going to be a massive change here that's happening. And that's what the Tower is. It looks scary, and change is scary, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's this like earth-shattering thing. It's just going to be something that is going to be happening, and it can be to us as collective or just some of us, but there's going to be just a big change that is going to change our life forever. A really good example of this, of the Tower showing like a positive message, is one of my friends. She got the Tower the month that she found out she was pregnant. So it's just showing you that your life is never going to be the same after this event. So it's just massive change is on its way, and it's going to be really sudden, kind of out of left field, and you're going to have to rebuild from there, and you're going to have to carve out the life that you're wanting to live. But just be excited for this new change, because with change comes opportunities. All right, then we have May, and we are having the Four of Cups. May is going to be about with the collective. You're going to be doing some reflection, and it's focusing on the past. So the message for May is making sure that you are staying in the present and that you don't get stuck on looking at the past. So in the imagery of this card, you have this little boy and he's looking at these 4 cups and he's just really kind of in a funk and just like looking down and whatnot. And this mermaid is offering him that 4th cup. And he is so in his head and so focused on what has happened, what was going on with those cups, and just focusing on the past and focusing on just like that funkiness of whatever has happened. And he's not even seeing that the present is giving him more blessings and more opportunities. So it's just making sure that you don't get stuck in that energy of past dwelling. Stay present in May. All right, then we have June. June is the 2 of Pentacles. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going on for everyone. And this is going to be something where it can be juggling your home life as well as work life, or just different responsibilities. Maybe you're getting a second job. But it's something that's coming in where you're going to feel like you're juggling a lot of stuff. So it's just making sure that when you are going and you're having a lot of stuff that's on your plate, that you are not just focusing on one area. It's doing it just like a juggle. You can't just hold on to this guy. You have to make sure that you hold on to him as well. So it's giving him equal amounts of time. But it's just going to be like busy, busy, busy in June. And then we have July. July is the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles is about working. This is about working together, teamwork. This can be something that has to do with working together on a project, something coming together. And in traditional tarot decks, this has 3 different kinds of individuals, and it has this cathedral mosaic, and these individuals, at least of what the story is, are helping build this chapel, this church, this cathedral. And you have like the monk, the builder, and then another person, and I can't think of them right off the top of my head, but they have to come together, and they're from different aspects and different walks of life, but they're coming together to build something together. So it's just knowing that someone is going to be, I'm sorry, there's like a bug in my face. I have those dumb gnats from my house plants, and I have to get rid of them. And they love flying into my face. Anyways, but this is just telling us that there's going to be individuals that are going to be coming into your life that are from different walks of life, and they're going to be helping you. So it's making sure that you allow people to help you, as well as not doing things on your own. So you need that assistance. And when you get into that teamwork aspect, it's making sure that everyone has an equal amount of work, and that not one person's doing all of the work or one person isn't doing any work. Everyone has to be working equally. So just keep that in mind for July. August 2022. Oh, wow. We got the World. So there's a cycle that's ending. There's lessons that we have learned, that we have matured, and we are ready for our next cycle. So this is a really, really beautiful ending energy that is going to be renewed as well. So it's on to the next step, the next journey. In Major Arcana, the Major Arcana is a story of the Fool's journey. And this is actually the ending of the Fool. This is him all matured, and he's learned his lessons because he's gone through all of the Major Arcanas. And so this is the ending card of the Major Arcana. And then it goes back into the Fool energy. So then that's like the new journey. So it's just knowing that things are coming to an end. There's a cycle that is ending, and then there's new beginnings that are coming. So that's really, really exciting. And especially with this Tower energy, with that change, I think this is going to be a really big pivotal moment that's going to lead you to this ending of this cycle. So this is really, really good energy so far. Oh, I say that, and then gosh. Then September, we have the Three of Swords. I say that, and then a crappy card comes up. But the good thing, though, is that with the Three of Swords, it can be heartbreak and betrayal. And a lot of times that is the case. But this card always reminds me of breaking through. So it's a breakthrough moment. So you're ending this cycle in August. You're going to have this breakthrough moment where maybe you're not even realizing that this ending has happened. And it's going to be a little bit heartbreaking. It's going to be a little bit sad. So you're going to be really definitely feeling that energy of like a stab in the heart in that sense. But just know that it is a time of breaking through. You're going to be breaking through this. You'll get through this, and it's just going to bring you on to more opportunities and new beginnings and different things that are happening. So don't get too upset by that. It's not a great card, not going to lie, but it's about breaking through, and you'll see your strength in that as well. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's going to be for October. Yes, October 2022 is Ace of Pentacles. So there's two aspects with this, where maybe you're starting your own business, or you're actually getting some revenue that you haven't received before in your business, or things are starting to pick up. So this is the beginning of abundance on that. Also, Ace of Pentacles is a very feminine card. So this is really being in touch with your feminine side and getting more in touch with that feminine energy, which can also produce your heightened intuition and just listening to your gut and more nurturing and things like that. So really, really good energy that is going to be happening in October with that feminine energy and that start of abundance. Then we have November 2022, and we have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is about doing things on your own. So do not be afraid to ask for assistance. This guy has this bundle of wands, and he's walking towards that castle. And this is the burden card, so it kind of feels like you feel like a burden, or you feel like you're doing all of the work and no one else is helping you, and it's just like that, just burden. Just know that you can ask for help, and this is going to be coming towards where you might want to be looking at who was helping you back in July. Who is helping you in this Three of Pentacles energy, because they can help you in November. But again, just ask for that help if you need it. You don't have to do things on your own. Trust. Okay, and then we have December 2022, and we're ending really, really nicely with the Six of Wands. So this is being victorious. This is coming back from a battle that you've won. So there's going to be some sort of I don't want to say turmoil, but there's going to be some sort of adversity that you're going to succeed and be victorious on. And so just knowing that you don't want to be gloating about it. You don't want to like just be a jerk about it, like rub it in people's faces, but be proud of your successes. But the thing is that if you start getting into that gloating energy of, well, I got this and then, you know, that's when you're going to start to get into the energy of, yeah, you won this battle, but you haven't won the war. And karma, karma will come back and get you on that. So it's just making sure that you are celebrating your success, celebrating your victories, but also it's being humble as well. All right, this is really great energy so far. I mean, the only kind of like weird month that I'm not getting a great energy off of is our September. Some of you might even think April, just with that change. I'm not really getting that, but yeah, September is going to be a little bit on the rougher side, but everything else looks pretty dang good. But let's see what our overall energy for 2022 is going to be. You ready for it? Let's do drum roll. Oh gosh. Okay. We have the Strength card. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to just move this back up so that you've seen all the cards. We can talk. So your overall energy for the collective is going to be the Strength for 2022. What? Okay, so this is going to be a really big year for us as a collective. This is a major arcana. This is going to be major. This is going to be a major year for a lot of us. And it's just being reminded that strength doesn't have to come from brute strength. Strength doesn't have to come from you yelling or being aggressive, or when I'm thinking, and I'm just thinking of like a wrestler or like someone of like Olympic stature, you know, where they're showing their brute physical strength. But with true emotional and spiritual strength, it actually comes from quietness, and it comes from respect. So I think that especially with our spiritual collective, we're going to be having to experience that strength, that quiet strength. A really good example of like what I'm talking about with it is in the picture you have the maiden, which is also a really interesting research that I've gotten, which the maiden in the Strength card is represented, or can be viewed as represented, as Virgo. And then we have the lion, which is Leo. So, which is very interesting because I'm looking at our September card, and that is during Virgo season. So that's kind of interesting as well. And our Leo energy is going to be on that August, the World. And it can be a little bit of the Three of Pentacles, but yeah, our August and September, which the August is also Virgo as well. But just very cool. Just wanted to throw that out there. But the imagery has this maiden with this lion. And the lion isn't chained, isn't like being captured. The lion wants to be with the maiden. And that just tells you the strength of the maiden. And it's that quietness, that respect, and just overall emotional and spiritual strength. So just know that throughout the year 2022 that there's going to be some adversities, there's going to be some changes, there's going to be some things that are happening. And when you feel that like, ugh, it's just remember that you have the strength to do it. You have the strength to carry on and move on. And just what a beautiful energy. Strength is one of my top 10 cards. I love it. So, yeah, I'm just really, really pumped because this is really good, because 2021 was the Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like a growing year because it was a minor arcana for the collective. And then this year it's a major arcana and it's strength, which is just, it's gonna just blow us out of the water. It's gonna be so great. And like I said, even without that energy, because the strength is going to underline the entire year. So that's going to be just that underlining energy that's going to be happening. And without even knowing that, and with all the rest of the cards, this is going to be a really, really pivotal year for a lot of people. And it's just knowing that you have the strength to overcome everything. You have the strength to break through. You have the strength to overcome any sort of change. So just know that that's going to be your underlining energy. That's freaking badass. So awesome for the collective. If you do want your own personalized yearly tarot forecast, again, go to my website, witchofboise.com. You can book up until January 31st of 2022. 30th, 31st, the last day of January. You have until then, and then it's done. So you're going to have to wait until November, our 10 of Wands, to rebook for the next year. So just keep that in mind and book now, because my slots are getting taken up. So just make sure that you are booking that if you're wanting that. And if not, and this is great for you because this is a beautiful reading, make sure that you do follow me on Instagram, Witch of Boise, all one word. These, again, these are going to be coming up on my posts as well as my Instagram stories. These are going to be a part of my monthly tarot forecast for each of the months. And these are going to be what those represent. So you're going to have like Strength and Queen of Swords for January. So you'll see all of that on my YouTube page as well as my Instagram page. So make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you won't miss any of these forecasts. I think they're so interesting and I love them. But anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me. This was such a great reading, and I will see you soon. Bye!